All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream, where tonight we have Game 3 of both semifinals matches, both series tied 1-1. We start off with the Las Vegas Aces at the Indiana Fever. And yeah, the home teams tonight, you got to figure they're both in must-win situations. If you lose, you're down. You're gonna have to go back on the road to win. You'd like to take care of business at home. Otherwise, you got to go out on the road for Game 5. So yeah, I would say Mercury and Fever are must-win next two games. And hello, Mac. And hello, Father Time. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely want to avoid going back on the road. You'd like to close this out at home. Let's do the lineups because they might get to it late. So obviously, Dantas is still out with a concussion. Maybe she'll be back for the next game. We'll see. Hall's good to go, though. So we got, for the Aces, Bell, Smith, Wilson, Young, and Gray. And good Lord, they have every single player that's out for the year, again, listed in the box score. For the Fever, Hull, Howard, Boston, Mitchell, and Sims. They'll have Bree Hall, Shea Petty, Ariel Powers, Michaela Timpson, and Brianna Turner. So they're going with 10 active without Dantas. And I think, let's see, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like the Aces have a 11 available to them. All right, hopefully this game doesn't go too long and we can get to the next game at 8:30, or maybe they'll be smart and hold it till 8:38. The other night, for some reason, they only held it 5 minutes to 8:35, and overtime went really long. And then I had trouble starting up the next stream, and we basically missed the whole first quarter. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that tonight. All right, the game is on ESPN2, or you can access it through ESPN Unlimited like I am. So there will be spoiler alerts in the play-by-play. I will get behind. Well, welcome, Pinky. Glad you're here. 1:30 in the morning. Good Lord. Yeah, I mean, why not minimum? Just schedule them 2 hours and 15 minutes behind or apart, and then bump it back another 8 if necessary. I don't understand starting them 2 hours apart. And welcome, Pinky. Glad to have you here. All right, we should be getting ready to tip things off and be underway shortly. Just trying to fix the mic stand. Never 100% on its location. All right, audio should be good. Let's double check that this is muted. It is now. Let's refresh too. There we go. All right. Hey, it looks like we picked up a sub already. Thank you so much. All right, tap controlled by the Aces. They're going right to left in white with gray numbers. And the Fever will be going left to right. They got their Stranger Thing, I think, jerseys, the black with the red. Bell drives against Hull, kicks it out. Wilson for 3, nothing but net. 3-0 Aces. First possession. 9:28 to go, first quarter. 9:22, there we go. 12 to shoot. Mitchell all the way to the basket, lays it in with a lefty layup from the left side. Good drive and finish by Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, yeah, thanks, Althea. I just saw your note. Sorry about that. Yes, Jeremy Moss, we're doing both games tonight. Shot in the paint, no good. Missed out of bounds by Smith, but okay, no foul. 8:58 to go. Thanks, Althea. Yeah, yep, I got you. We'll get the poll in a minute. All right, inbounds. Young down low to Gray, who banks it in. 8:52. Hall out of the corner, in and out on a three. Wilson rebound to Young. Wilson in the paint, jumper, in and out, no good. Tipped. Oh, Boston touched it last, so it will be Aces' ball. It's 5-2 Aces, 8:33. Yes, we'll get to the Lynx Mercury as soon as this one's over. Smith to Gray. Gray back to Smith, banks it in from the left side. It's already 7-2. Shot, no good. Rebound, Wilson. Looks like she got fouled by Natasha Howard at 8:16. All right. Got the poll going. Thank you, Althea, and hello. Let's see. Steel, man, Fever are not doing well. 7:56 to go. Got distracted by the pull. Now we're good. Wilson jumper in the paint. No good. Nalissa Smith offensive rebound. Wilson another jumper. Back iron. No good. Boston rebound to Hall. Down 5. 7:38 to go. Hall dribbles, hands it to Boston, fakes a shot from the free throw line, got the defender in the air, then drove right around her and laid it in from the right side. 7-4, Fever down. Yeah, they're in black. I'm going to leave it as they're dark blue, though. Down low, Smith for an easy shot. That's an Asia Wilson assist. Banked in from the right side. Again, game 3, best of 5, series tied 1-1. Hull from the free throw line, nothing but net. 9-6. 6:53 to go. All right. Gray by the free throw line. Hull gets knocked down. I think we got an offensive foul coming up on the Aces as they continue to brutalize Lexi Hull. Yep. Jackie Young ran her over and picked up her first foul, offensive. All right, that looks like Sims into the front court. Suppose they could have subbed. Yeah, that's Sims. All right, got it. Boston dribbling against Wilson. In the paint now. What's the call? 6:28, 9 to shoot. What the heck is the call here? Somebody's screaming into the crowd, Mike. Oh. It was a Smith defensive 3-second technical. Mitchell's free throw. Oh, no good. Hit the iron twice and the backboard in between. I always compliment her on her free throw technique too. Ow. I don't understand why the people that are active are sitting further down the bench than 3 of the people who are out injured for the year for Indiana. It makes no sense. Drive by Mitchell, blocked by Wilson. She hands it to Young. They have a 3-point lead. 6:13 to go, first quarter. Young to Smith to Gray. Gray by the free throw line, in the paint now, kicks it out. Wilson fakes a 3, runs over Boston, banks it, no good. Rebound and pass out to Sims. I think Boston had the rebound. Sims, jumper in the paint, hits the rim a bunch of times, no good. Wilson, another rebound. 5:45 to go. First quarter. 3 points and 4 rebounds for Wilson. She's only 1 of 5. Young kicks it out. Wilson fires a 3. That is in and out. No good. Hall, rebound. 5.5 first quarter. Hall to, who is that? Howard. Sims in the corner. Faked a 3. Dribbles out. Guarded by Lloyd. Pass to Natasha Howard. It goes off her hand and out of bounds. That might be a turnover on Odyssey Sims. That wasn't the greatest pass in the world there. It is. Sims turnover. Timpson checks in for Natasha Howard. Yeah, thanks again, LT. I saw you're welcome. I totally forgot on the poll. All right, Jackie Young just inside the free throw line. Jumper is nothing but net. 11-6, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. 18 to shoot for Indiana. Boston dribbles, hands to Hall. Hall drives into a double or triple team. Blocked. And Smith got tied up by Timpson. So I think we have a jump ball coming. Let me double check this. Timeout on the court. Okay, so is it going to be a jump ball or not? All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. So yes, Jeremy Moss, we're getting to the next game as soon as after the conclusion of this one. Althea, hello. Let's go Aces. And thanks for the poll reminder. I don't know. I didn't see the game. That's fine. I don't like the Cowboys. The only thing that concerns me about the Packers in Dallas Sunday is their O-line is really banged up. We're down at least 2 starters and 3 that would start, if a rookie that would start if he wasn't injured. So, for one of the injuries. So we're without 3 of our top 7 linemen and 2. If we get any further injuries, we're going to have 2 unknowns off the bench, and that's it. So actually, we've got 4 injured linemen because the backup center is gone too. So, yeah, thanks again, Althea. No, and they're lucky because Asia Wilson is struggling, honestly. Yeah, we'll see. Powers and Petty from the bench. Sure, agree. Scores on the bench. I don't know. Vegas doesn't get a ton out of their bench other than Jewel Lloyd. I'm trying to think who they even use. They occasionally get Parker Tyus in there. Nye's playtime has definitely fallen off. Like, they're not using anybody. It's usually Lloyd and Evans, and that's about it. And maybe they work an eighth person in. You see, Lloyd has played 202 already for Bell because Bell starts in name only. I don't know. The other night seemed like who was it? Petty had a good night. But that's like all they have as far as scoring. unless Powers can start warming up, or Turner, or Timpson, but she doesn't play much either. I don't know. It's a tough question. So far, nothing for out of either bench. KK. Hey, KC. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I like Gustafson too. I don't know why they don't use her more, honestly. They've been using Parker Tyus a little bit more. You know, she had been out all year, but it was because she was pregnant. So they kind of slowly brought her back. Okay, Sims sits, Petty in. There is going to be a jump ball. All right, come on. Let's get this game going. I don't know what the delay is coming out of this timeout. Do they have Noelle Quinn on their bench, the former Seattle coach? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe it just looked like her. It's talking about Indiana. Tip controlled. Boston gets her shot blocked. And then they say, I think Timpson knocked it out. And it'll be Ace's ball at 4:38. Jackie Young to bring it up. Tipped out of bounds by the Fever at 4:28. 15 still to shoot. Yeah, no doubt bench is important, but I'm just the playoff teams that are left are really going heavy minutes for their starters, at least in this series. All right. Over to Young by the free throw line. Drives right side, banks it in. Went right around Petty and laid it in. It's a 7-point lead for the road team. All right, Boston hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. Top of the arc. Front iron, no good. Lloyd rebound. Over to Young. 4 minutes in the first quarter. Excuse me. And we got a whistle. 3:56. Yeah, Hull definitely got blocked. No foul there. They're showing an old one. All right, Gray's out. Gustafson's in. Boston picked up her first foul. 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks for Asia Wilson. 3:53. Man, all in the first quarter. 10 to shoot. Young loses the ball and has a go out of bounds. Should be Fever ball. At 3:46, she tripped or lost her balance and... Okay, come on. This was clearly off of... I'm sorry, that was Dana Evans. It was not Jackie Young. Apologies. Didn't see the number. Jackie Young is out there. And Mitchell just lost it out of bounds. They say Gustafson got it last, and of course Gustafson wants a challenge. Gosh, these people never think they... No, I guess they turned it over. They overturned the call. No need for a review. Okay. Let's see that again. Might have gone off of Mitchell's leg, so I think they did get the right call. 3:27. 11 to shoot. Over to Wilson. Corner. Lloyd, I believe. Lloyd down to Wilson. Wilson fadeaway jumper right side. No good. It's tipped to her. Offensive rebound. In the paint. Kicks it out. Gustafson. 8 to shoot. From the free throw line extended. Back iron. No good. Hall on the rebound. Under 3 to go. First quarter. Mitchell is going to back it out. Guarded by Wilson. Almost threw it away. That was, man, I'm blanking. Was her name Murray? No. Boston in the paint. Turner. Hall for 3. Far side. Nothing but net. Finally. 13 to 9. 2:33. All right. inbound, down low. Nope. Young takes a long two and buries it just inside the arc. Wow, almost threw it away on the inbounds. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell picks up her dribble. Boston for three, back iron, no good. Young on the rebound for the Aces. Into the front court. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Hull, another rebound, gets it to Mitchell. 151, Mitchell to the basket, dribbles it right through the paint. Gets it back. And we got a whistle. Apparently, Boston and Gustafson getting into it. Boston not happy at 145. Jackie Young steps between them. Wilson is there too. Boston with the choice words for Gustafson. Gustafson's first foul. Yeah, Gustafson grabbed her arm. I mean, yeah. Mitchell out, Sims in. Yeah, Boston took her mouthpiece out to voice her displeasure. All right, now what? Did we get another foul? Evans on a foul here? Yeah. All right. So who's that? They say Petty's shooting this? Petty makes the free throws away from play. Yeah, on the inbounds pass. All right. They cut it to 5 and they still have the ball. This is a low scoring quarter, I just realized. 1:45 to go. All right, 141. Petty to Boston. Boston passes to Sims. Down low. Bank shot is up and good from Turner. And it's a 3-point game under a minute and a half. 3 by Lloyd right side. Back iron, no good. Wilson had it. I thought they were going to just say tipped out by the Fever, but I think they called a foul. I don't think it's on Hull. I think somebody else maybe was over the back. It is on Hull. Okay, so I was wrong. Hull's first foul. Gray in for Young as we look at Turner. Keep forgetting Turner's 11. Timpson's 21. And I blank on her name sometimes. All right, inbound to Evans and a quick foul at 121. Who is this? Looks like Shea Petty. Evans going to shoot too. Both teams in the bonus. Yeah, I don't understand. So the injured players, Cunningham, Clark, and Bibby, are sitting closer to the coaches than the active players. That doesn't make any sense to me. First free throw is good. You would think they would be at the end of the bench. They're not involved. You know, just me, I guess. Maybe every team does it that way. I just don't feel like I've seen that before. 1:15 to go. Down to Boston. Double team. Now to Petty for 3. Short. Hull on the rebound. So still Fever possession. Boston against Wilson. Banks it in from the right side. Pulls them back within 3. 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. 16 to shoot for the Aces. Wilson out to Gustafson for 3. Drains it. High arcing 3 and nothing but net. 37 seconds to go. 16 to shoot. Hull, 3, far side, short off the iron. Boston gets the rebound, hands it to Petty. Back to Boston in the paint. Turnaround, fadeaway jumper over the double team is good. Gustafson came to help out Wilson, and she shot it over both of them. Chance at the last shot here for the Aces with 13 seconds to go. My clock might be a second ahead. Young, oh, that's a travel. No, that was Dana Evans. She's complaining there was no foul. Gustafson got the rebound. Wilson just before the Horn is no good from 3, and it's 20-16. Dana Evans clearly traveled on that, and no call. Bit of a low-scoring quarter, at least as far as the Fever go. All right, we'll try to catch up on the chat right now. And we'll take a look at the box in a minute. No timeouts used yet by either team. All right, real quick. Yeah, I know. Weight and height-wise, that's a good question. I think Boston's heavier. Camilla might be a shade taller, or they might be the same. I don't really know though. Hello, Yusuf Ali. Ali. Huh. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. Let's see, Boston's 6'5", 220. Let's see. I can't remember. I think Camilla's 6'7", so I think I'm right on the height. Come on. Six, 7. Okay. She's 215. All right, so they're about the same weight-wise, give or take 5 pounds. And then Camilla has 2 inches on her. So, yeah. I wouldn't say Camilla's necessarily faster. You know, I think Boston's got a step on her. Okay, let's go over the box score real quick. Oh, wait. I got to fix the clock because I will forget. There we go. All right, leading the way, we've got 6 for Jackie Young. 4 for Nalissa Smith. Nobody else more than 3. 4 rebounds, Wilson. 7 assists, 2 by Gray and Wilson. 2 steals, 3 blocks, 2 of them by Wilson. 3 fouls only. 4 fouls on the Fever, nobody more than 1. Hull has 5. Nope, sorry. Boston has 6. Hull has 5. Nobody else more than 2. 4 rebounds, Hull. 6 assists, 2 by Sims and Hull. 1 steal, no blocks. Turnovers, 4-3 Indiana, 2-0 points off turnovers. Aces, 7 is the biggest lead by the Aces. No times tied, no lead changes. Points in the paint, 10-10. Bench points, 5-3 Aces. Should be just about set. Petty and Boston sit and Hall sits. Powers, Mitchell, and Howard in. Asia Wilson sits. Nalissa Smith is back in. All right. Are we interviewing Becky Hammond to start the second? Apparently we are. Great. So we get a smaller window for the actual game. Always awesome. 9:50 in the second. Fever with the ball. It's Sims. Jumper from the near baseline. No good. Smith rebound. Outlet to Gray. Gray down to, who is that? I can't. It's so hard to see right now. Smith, who misses. Gustafson with the follow, lays it in. 22-16. 9:20. Fever. 3 by Mitchell. No good. Gustafson. Rebound to Gray. Long pass ahead to Smith in the paint. Turnaround. And the short jumper is good. And the foul. 3-point play opportunity here. Good dish by Gray. That was a long pass up ahead to Nalissa Smith. That was from inside their own arc to the free throw line, and then Smith finished the play and a chance for 3. Come on, Fever. What are we doing? We're sleepwalking through this first half. Free throw is on the way. Short off the iron, and the Powers gets the rebound. Fever ball down by 8. Early second quarter. It's Sims. Bounce pass, threw it away. Evans into the front court. To Lloyd in the corner for 3. No good. Tipped, and Petty gets it. I may have said Sims. I think Petty's out there. I think Sims is sitting. Oh, no, that is Sims. All right, Powers. Powers in the paint. Floats a pass. They say it was tipped by the Aces out of bounds at 8:36. She was trying to get it to Natasha Howard. Yeah, they're wearing their Stranger Things jerseys. All right, 8:34 to go. Mitchell is fouled, or what's the call at 8:32? Smith's first foul. Out. All right. And we got some subs. Looks like Jewel Lloyd sits. Yep. Jackie Young back in. All right. Sims with the ball. Pass to Turner. Now to Mitchell beyond the arc. Mitchell drives. Floats a shot. No good. Hit the rim twice. Powers had it and knocked it out of bounds apparently. 8:16 to go. Man, come on, Fever. Turner sits. Boston checks back in. Aces ball. Gustafson into, I think that's Evans. Is Jackie Young out there? Yeah, Young is out there. So Evans has green shoes. Smith has like orange. And Jackie Young has like light blue. Speaking of Jackie Young, in the paint, she puts up a jumper. It's good. 26-16. 10-point lead. Should be their biggest for the Aces. Pass to the corner. Mitchell, far corner. And another whistle. 7:47. Looks like Jackie Young doesn't like the call. What? Young, defensive 3, technical. Another one. So, who's shooting? Looks like, is that Powers or Mitchell? Mitchell hits this one this time. All right, 26-17. I think she missed the other one. Sims sits. Hall back in. Gustafson sits. Wilson in. All right, Hull looking, finally inbounds to Boston. That had to be. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Mitchell from the free throw line kicks it out. Powers thought about a 3. She's guarded by Gray. Bounce pass to Boston. Lefty hook shot. No good. Got her own offensive rebound. Hull to Powers. Powers from the free throw line. No good. Howard on the rebound, and the layup, like a reverse layup, was good. She just flipped it over her head. Good play by Howard. Good offensive rebounding there by the Fever on that trip to cut it to 7 with 7:12 in the second quarter. All right, Young drives in the paint, pulls up, banks it. No good. Boston on the rebound, and Young got tangled with her, and I think they whistled her for a foul at 6:59. Not a smart play by Jackie Young. I think she has 2. What a play by Howard, though, on that last trip. Just banked it in with a flip shot over her head. All right, drive to the basket. No good by Mitchell. Ball out of bounds at 6:50. And I guess they gave it to the Aces. All right, Gray will bring it into the front court. Gray, Wilson in the paint, fadeaway jumper, barely got the iron. Boston rebound ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell slows everything down, waiting for teammates. Howard back to Mitchell. That shot is blocked. Howard gets the rebound, banks it, no good. Rebound. Oh, Jackie Young on the rebound. Out to Gray. Gray to Smith. Smith jump ball with Hall. Hall tied her up at 6:17. Well, the effort is starting to show up a little more for the Fever on defense, and at least on the offensive rebounds. Hall with the block. Yeah, jump ball coming up. 26-19. 18 on the shot clock if the Aces win the tip. Tapped, and Young has it. 6-12. 10 to shoot. Nalissa Smith in the paint. Fadeaway baseline jumper is good. 28-19. 6 minutes to go. Second quarter. Come on, Aces. At least keep it a game. Give yourself a chance in the second half. Mitchell to Hall. Hall guarded by Gray. Down to Boston, guarded by Wilson. In the paint, no good by Boston. Tapped out of bounds. They say that was off of Indiana. Oh, all right. Boston not happy with herself. Yeah, tough shot over Wilson. Man, that shot by Smith on the last trip was unbelievable. And Indy will take the first charge team timeout of the game. Trailing by 9 with 5:38 to go in the second quarter. All right, let me catch up on the yeah, I'm rooting for the Fever, one, because I'm sick of the Aces. You know, they won it two out of the last 3 years, and also the Asia Wilson whistle. I'm tired of her getting every call, and I feel bad for Indy after all the injuries. The Bibby injury finally did it for me. I'm like, all right, they've really been dealt a bad hand here. Oh, gotcha. I forget about Gustafson for Iowa. Yeah, they might be able to rally yet. There's still a long way to go. Yeah, I'm rooting for the underdog. The other series, I just want good games. I don't really even care who wins. I mean, how do you pick Mercury or Lynx in my mind? I don't know. Well, let's see what she's got tonight. Oh, yeah, she's got 5. Howard and Mitchell. Yeah, 2 and 3. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah. It's going to be a rough off season until they get this CBA negotiated and signed, because they've got to do 2 expansion drafts, or a 2-team expansion draft. They've got 80% of the league being under free agency, and then they got to do a college draft. The turnaround on the off season is going to be quick. Hey, hello, Alejandro Cabral. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks for being here. Be sure to vote in the poll. 17 votes, 59% going with the Aces here in Game 3. Series best of 5 tied at 1-1. All right. Let's see if there were any subs real quick. Okay, Evans is out. Lloyd is back in for the Aces. Oh, that's right. In hockey news, Panthers Barkov is likely to miss the season. That just happened today. Barkov. So the defending champs delivered a blow to their roster. All right, it is Aces ball, 18 to shoot. Lloyd for 3 out of the left side or near corner. Tapped out of bounds by the Aces. Should be fever ball. It is. 5:25 to go. Excuse me, second quarter. Inbound to Mitchell. Mitchell into the front court, guarded by Lloyd. Drives around, lays it up with the left hand in, and the foul. What a move by Kelsey Mitchell. 5:18. That should get the crowd into it a little bit. So a foul, I'm assuming, on Lloyd. Yeah, she was all over. Lloyd's first. Mitchell will shoot 1. Are we getting subs? Yep. Natasha Howard sits and Timpson in. So a chance to cut it to 6 for Mitchell and the Fever here. Free throw up and short off the iron. What was that? Kelsey's struggling at the line. She has such great form. It's just so rare to see her struggle. Okay, Young traveled again. No call. Wilson fade away from the free throw line. No good. Hall tipped it. She got the rebound. She'll bring it into the front court. Hall to, who is that? Mitchell? Mitchell from the top of the key for 2. No good. Offensive rebound. Might be Timpson or Turner. And we get a jump ball instead at 4:46. Powers will sit. Sims back in before the jump ball. 12 to shoot if the Fever control it. Yeah, it is Timpson. Timpson against Lloyd. Tapped. Oh, it goes right to Jackie Young. Oh, jeez. How? 4:40 in the second quarter. Young, Smith, Gray, Wilson, and Lloyd on the court for the Aces. Gray, jumper outside of the paint over Mitchell is good. Back to a 9-point lead. Man, they missed that free throw, and then they missed another chance at a bucket. Sims drives, gets blocked. Sims gets the ball back, kicks it out to Hall with 12 to shoot. Boston hands to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Boston. Thought about a shot from the free throw line. Hall now bounced to Boston. Now she shoots it. Short off the iron. Mitchell gets the rebound. 14 to shoot. Mitchell for 3. Back iron. No good. Hall on the offensive rebound. Hall in the paint. She puts up the shot and drains it. Wow. They're staying in this thanks to their offensive rebounding. It looks like Becky Hammond wants to talk things over with the Las Vegas Aces squad. Hull has 7, by the way, now. Yeah, good rebounding on both ends, truthfully, for Lexi Hull. Offensive and defensive. Yep, Aces. So both teams have taken their first timeout. Alejandro's got the Fever. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm more of an NHL guy. NBA I'd only be able to do Tuesday night on NBC and Friday night on Prime. I think I'm going to actually pay for ESPN Plus, which is being renamed ESPN Select. So not unlimited, the more expensive. And I think because I could get hockey just about every night. I would not get my hometown team, and I don't care because the Blackhawks stink, and screw them anyways for bending the knee to Comcast and taking down their over-the-air. So yeah, I really like the WNBA. I'll try to give college men and women a shot, but I watched some NBA in the playoffs, and I was kind of bored, to be honest. Hey, Damon Ping, thanks for joining, or thanks for watching and chatting. Oh, hey, glad to help out. Yeah, that's kind of what we got going. It's like radio, but you get to see the score without me saying it so much. And if you get a quick look, you can look at the play-by-play. It's a little more legible for the WNBA. That's the one thing NBA does better, though. They'll automatically refresh the new play at the top, and I don't have to keep scrolling. So that is one thing I do like about the NBA, how they do it. But thanks for the kind words, Damon Ping. Wilson and Bell have 3 points. Fever need to be... Yeah. Well, Bell starts in name only. Bell doesn't play starter minutes. It's just so they can get Jewel Lloyd off the bench. I mean, because look at Lloyd's played 10 minutes. Bell's only played 3. Yeah, Wilson's played almost 14 minutes. She has 5 rebounds and 2 assists and 3 blocks, but only 3 points because she's 1 of 2 from 3 and 0 for 8 from the 0 for 7 from the rest of the field, which is insane. Yeah, that the Fever, that's what worries me. Wilson hasn't even warmed up yet, and they're still down 7. So, yeah, I hear you, Father Time. All right, in the poll, we got 23 votes, 61% for the Aces now. All right, we're seeing a replay. Oh, the Hull offensive rebound and the dribble and then the putback in the paint. Yeah, that was impressive. Hull's been really doing a good job on the rebounds or on off the glass. Okay, that's Gray to Wilson. We got a foul at 3:39. I assume it's on the Fever. Nope, we're going. Wait, okay. Offensive rebounds, 10. Oh, this must have been a defensive 3 seconds. Yep, Timpson. Free throw by Gray is good. She has 5 points. It's now an 8-point lead, and they get the ball back. 31-23. All right. Looking. Wilson's pass is knocked into the front row. So they took a second off. 15 to shoot. Now Jackie Young will inbound it against Hull. Over to Gray. Guarded by Sims, I believe. Gray bounce pass to Wilson just inside the free throw line. The jump shot, no good. Back iron, Boston rebound to Sims. Sims into the front court. Sims far side, hands to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Lloyd. Now Sims guarded by Gray. Boston guarded by Wilson. Back to Sims by the free throw line. Her pass gets intercepted, and then there's an immediate foul by Sims on Jackie Young at 3:04. I think she got off her feet and wasn't able to complete the pass. She really had like nowhere to go. She quickly got double teamed, and that caused the turnover. So Sims will sit now. Sims first foul. She sits Petty back in. Peddy. Shea Petty, I believe. All right, Smith to inbound by the scores table. Not sure what this delay is about. All right, let's listen. I don't know what's going on, but that took a long time. Now they finally inbound it. Gray backing up Mitchell. I'll make that Petty. Wilson with the ball, gets it back to Gray. Gray by the free throw line, step back 2, on the way, in and out, no good. Boston. All right, they got to start cashing in, Fever. Mitchell Boston screen. Mitchell back to Hull. Right side or near side. That was Petty. Back to Boston. Boston picks up the dribble to Hull. Guarded by Lloyd. Screen by Boston. Petty kicks it out. Hull wide open for three. Nothing but net. And it's a 5-point game. And please zoom in, camera operator. We don't need to see 3/4 of the court. In the paint, Jackie Young, jumper, in and out, off the backboard, and then in. 7-point lead. 2:07 in the second quarter. Jackie Young with 10 points, 4 rebounds. Mitchell, was that a 3 or a 2? I think they gave her 3. Yep, 33-29. Mitchell brings the Fever back within 4. She has 8. 1 for 4 from 3. 3 of 11 from the field overall. Gray guarded by Petty. Gray in the paint. Puts up the shot. Off the back iron and in. 35-29. Back to 6-point lead for Vegas. 134 second quarter. Chelsea Gray with 7 points. 3 assists. All right, Petty to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key. Now another 3. Over Gray, nothing but net. It's a 3-point lead. Mitchell single-handedly bringing back the Fever, at least the last 2 trips, with 6 straight points. Or no, well, not 6 straight. Sorry. There was a Fever Aces basket in between there. I misspoke. Another timeout. The second charge team timeout to the Aces. So they're down to 3. Fever still have 4. Jackie Young with 10. Nalissa Smith with 8. Gray with 7. Gustafson 5. Wilson 3. Dana Evans 2. That's the scoring for the Aces. For the Fever, we got 11 Mitchell, 10 Hall, 6 Boston, 2 Howard, 2 Turner, 1 Petty. I think that was a technical free throw she shot. Boston with 7 boards, Hall 6. Hull, Howard, Boston have 2 offensive rebounds. They have 10 offensive rebounds. They're out rebounding the Aces 23-15. That's where they're getting back into this game. Let's see what else. No times tied, no lead changes. Biggest lead was 10. I want to say that was like 26-16, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a 16-9 run to cut it to 3. Hey, thanks, Charles Cricks. Yeah, WNBA and NFL football, to say the least. I did like the UFL, but I tuned out once week 9 and 10 were meaningless, and I never went back because WNBA was so good. All right, Jackie Young, we got a whistle. 105. It didn't used to be this way either. Not in the last, 20 years. It was all NFL and a little bit of hockey. And now WNBA has got me interested in basketball again, which hasn't been the case in 21, 22 years. Drive to the basket by Young, blocked. I didn't see who got it. Hull on the rebound, under a minute. Chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a 3-point play or a 3-point basket. Hull picked up her dribble, lob pass into Boston. They find Timpson for the easy bank shot and layup. And it's a 1-point game, 40 seconds to go in the second quarter, 16 to shoot. Wilson in the paint, fires a jumper, no good, short off the iron. Mitchell the other way, off the rebound. Mitchell for 3 for the lead, no good. Offensive rebound again. Timpson, no foul. Apparently a block. I don't know that was clean. And with 15 seconds to go, the Aces can hold for the last shot. They do have a 1-point lead. Wilson now 1 of 11 from the field. She hit a 3. That's it. Stolen by Mitchell on a pass to the paint. Put it up at the buzzer. Mitchell, it's no good. All right, they keep it a 1-point lead at halftime, and good on the Fever to climb their way back into this game. Got the clock going for the third quarter. All right, we are at halftime. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody who has liked and subscribed. If you're new, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. And if so, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps with growing the channel. And I thank you so much for your support. Can't thank you guys enough. Great chat tonight, keeping the game interesting, and I do appreciate you all. Yes, we will be getting to Lynx Mercury following the conclusion of this game. So hopefully we're not late, but I will put a note in the other stream, you know, if we're going to have to join it in progress. If this, you know, depending on how the end of this game goes. All right, let me put the box score up, and then we'll catch up on the chat. Then I'll take a break. Did I fix? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's look. Well, you have to specify. We've had some clunkers lately. The Bills losing to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game was bad. And I'm trying to remember if I've released my... I can't remember where I am on the releases. Nope, should be 3-0 in the games I've released so far. Lions, Commanders, and Browns. But yeah, we're not going to have to worry about the pressure of an undefeated season. I did have another clunker with the Packers regular season. It's crazy how poor Wilson shooting from the field tonight. This is nuts. Yeah, they really do need Sims, Howard, Powers. Sims seems reliable. Howard normally too. Powers is hit or miss. Yeah, at least. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to shout in the mic. I'm just happy it's a good game. Eagles Sunday. No, Sunday we will have We will start out with Vikings Steelers at 8:30 a.m. Central. So 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. So early morning for the left coast or the west coast. And then I wanted to so badly do both Game 4 series. This originally said 12-2 or 2-4. So I thought, okay, great. They're not going to have the Mercury play 10 a.m. local. They'll probably be at 4. Nope. They're going to be at 7. So unfortunately, we're only doing Aces Fever Game 4. And if it wasn't the Packers, I would totally do Lynx Mercury, but the Packers are the only team I care about. So we're doing Green Bay Dallas, and I can't do a noon or a 3:25 game because this Aces Fever game overlaps both games. So yeah. Well, no, I can't do it because again, we're focusing on the football I can do. We're doing the Packers, and the Aces Fever is in the afternoons. I got to do it. Yep. Bear or yeah, beer. Halftime. Yes, it's halftime. Yeah, I will do music. Yep. All that. Yeah, we'll do music. I don't usually do music for football. I guess I could change that. But yeah, we'll do music. I guess I forgot to write the halftime score. I usually try to do that. All right. There we go. All right, let's check out the box score. Yeah, I'll get the music queued up as well. Hey, thanks. Looks like we got a couple of subs tonight. Thank you so much. And appreciate that. 19 likes. All right, thank you all. Wait, what is going on? Why do I have this twice? Okay. Yeah, manage videos, creator music, your library. All right, now we're set. All right, let's take a look at the box, then I'll take a break. Young with 10, 8 for Smith, 7 for Gray. Yep, 5 Gustafson. Right. 10, 8, 5, 10, 8, 7, 5, 3 for Wilson, 2 for Evans. 5 rebounds for Wilson leads the way. 3 assists, Gray. 5 steals, 7 blocks. 3 by Wilson, 2 by Smith. That's a lot of blocks. 6 fouls, nobody more than 2. 7-4 turnovers, Fever, and 4-0 off of turnovers, Aces. No times tied, no lead changes. Biggest lead was 10 by the Aces, and I believe that was like 26-16. So that was like a 18-9 run to end the second quarter to cut it to 1. Leading the way, Kelsey Mitchell, 11. Hall, 10. 6 for Boston. Nobody else more than 2. Hall and Boston, 7 rebounds each. 8 assists. Nobody more than 2. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Yeah, 7 fouls, no more than 2. Free throw attempts are even. 2 for 4, Fever. 3 for 4, Aces. Seagazer. Oh, don't worry. Thanks, Yusef, for hitting like. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would agree, because Cardoso was slow for her size. Yeah, kind of hard to argue with that. But, yeah, good point. Thanks, Seagazer. Good to see you. We were just going over the shooting numbers. 35%. Yeah, the Fever were really cold to start the game. They're doing a little better. 4 for 12 from 3. Mitchell, 2 for 6. She hit 2 clutch threes back-to-back in the second quarter to pull them within 1, I think. Hall, 2 for 4. Yep. Mitchell's missed 2 free throws. So very odd for her. She has really good free throw form. What did I say? 40, 35% for them, 40.5% for Aces. And it's really just Asia Wilson, 10 missed shots. The rest of the team is 14 for 26, which is pretty good. But she's 1 for 11, 1 to 2 from 3, 28.6 from 3. Gustafson, 1 for 1. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll leave this portion of the box score up. I'll put some music on, and then I'll be right back. I can't remember what we've heard recently and not, but just pick one. The shorter songs. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for watching. All right, we are back. Oh, yeah, we got less than a minute till second half starts. Just trying to keep up with the chat on my phone. Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, I'm sure. I know, like, the Sky have Reese and Cardoso, and then their two rookies from this year, Haley Van Lith and, Catherine Westbeld. But beyond that, I think they had two players as well that like played in other leagues this year that they might have available to them. But so yeah, you're talking about rookies last year and rookies this year, at least for the Sky, and I assume the rest of the league, but I don't know. It's going to be an interesting time for free agency coming up. That's why they need to get the CBA done, because they're going to need the time, and especially since it's not just one expansion team draft you're going to have to do. It's, two teams involved in it. All right, should be an exciting second half here. We got a 1-point game. I don't even know what games I get Sunday. Is the Eagles game a 3:25 game maybe? I forgot already who they're playing. But yeah, there's going to be overlap, and I got to do at least one of the WNBA playoff games. Oh, wow, our poll is 50-50. 30 votes, 15 each then. Wow. All right, Timpson and Petty sit. Sims and Howard back in. Lloyd sits. Bell in. Yeah, Bell starts the halves, and then that's about it. She does not play that many minutes. They just like to bring Lloyd off. They feel Lloyd's more effective off the bench. As we see a shot of Stephanie White because she's being interviewed as we're underway. Fever going right to left in black. Mitchell on the dribble down to Boston, guarded by Bell, I think, and she banks it in. Fever have their first lead of the night with 9:35 to go in the third. 15 to shoot. Young for three, near side, back iron, no good. Hull, another rebound, her 8th of the night. That'll lead the Fever as of now. Sims to the basket, gets blocked but fouled, maybe by Asia Wilson at 9:19. Yep. Asia's first foul. Sims will be shooting too. Chance to up the lead to 3. She makes them both. Free throw on the first one is good. 37-35. Looks like if Mitchell... Do we get subs? No. Mitchell and Hall were just talking. She makes them both. 3-point lead. Biggest lead for the Fever tonight. 9:14 in the third. 18 to shoot. Wilson hands it to Young by the free throw line. In the paint. Jumper over Hall is good. Nothing but net. 38-37, 9:02 in the third. Sims dribbles. Passes to Boston. Boston into Howard. Howard up and under. Missed the shot. Got her own rebound and banked it in. Nice follow by Natasha Howard to stay with it. Another offensive rebound by the Fever. That has really propelled them back, in contention in this game since the second quarter, or middle of the second quarter. Young in the paint, banks it, no good, but a foul coming up on the Fever at 8:28. Young hasn't got up yet either. Don't know if she hit her head or back. We'll have to get a look here. Yeah, they're showing a replay of Howard staying with the basket over offensive rebound over, who was that? Gray, the other trip. All right, 8:28 to go. Here's the replay. Well, there was no foul. She may have stepped on somebody's foot, but there was no foul. First free throw is good. Boy, I don't know about that one. She caused the... All right, both free throws are good by Jackie Young. She has 14. And it's a 1-point game. 18 to shoot, 8:20 in the third. Hull with 19 minutes, 10 points. And I think Mitchell just airballed either a long two or a three. 8:14 to go. Yep, Mitchell missed three. 8:10. 16 to shoot. Wilson to Young. Hull goes flying, and it's an offensive foul on Wilson. That's her second foul. Oh, yeah, moving pick and just bowled over Hull. Yeah, she definitely leaned into her. Lexi Hull has drawn 37 offensive fouls, that including the playoffs. That leads the WNBA. Oh, great. My ESPN Unlimited froze for a second. Didn't see who got the layup, but it's 42-39 Fever. Well, so far, so good on my stream. No glitches. Jackie Young for three over Mitchell. It's good. We are tied at 42, under 7.5 to go, third quarter. Jackie Young was 17. 7 of 11 from the field. 1 of 3 from three. Three by Hall out of the far corner. Nothing but net. Fever up 3 again. Hull having a great night. 13 points. 3 of 5 from three. Wilson, the other hand, not having a great night. Missed a baseline jumper. Nalissa Smith in the paint misses one. And this time, Natasha Howard brings it into the front court. Wilson, 3 points, 1 of 12 from the field, 5 rebounds. Hull, step back. Oh, she finds Mitchell. Mitchell with an easy layup from the right side. Fever are up 5. Biggest lead of the night for them. 6:40 to go in the third. And I'll try to catch up on the chat at the next whistle, or the next break, or timeout. Wow, good pass in the paint and an easy bucket for Smith. Back to a 3-point game. Sims all the way to the basket around Bell. They just say she blocked it, but I thought there was a foul. Bell wants a challenge to say it wasn't off of her. I don't know how this wasn't a foul. Okay. Now we're getting a good look at the last 2 buckets by the Fever. They almost missed the inbounds pass. Hall for 3. That one's short out of the far corner. Wilson rebound, her 6th. Young into the front court. Young gets it knocked away out of bounds, but it's still Ace's ball. 19 to shoot. 6:12 in the third. All right. That looks like Gray to inbound. Still looking, moving. Did they call a timeout, or was it a 5-second call? You can't move unless it's a made basket. What did they call? All right, let's scroll down. Did they call a foul? I don't know what they called. Oh, Smith, an offensive foul. Okay. She has 2. Sims almost threw it away. Hall has to save it off of Gray. Good heads-up play by Lexi Hall out of the near corner. Terrible pass by Sims, and Hall managed to throw it off of Gray's leg, I believe. .557, 10 to shoot. Hall to Boston. Boston throws it away, or got it tipped away. Wilson ahead to Young. Over Mitchell. Banks it right side and in. It's a 1-point game. It's a mini 4-0 run by the Aces. It had just been a 5-point lead for the Fever. Sims to Boston. Boston to Mitchell. Far corner. 3. No good. Back iron. Tipped. Petty? No. Sims gets it. Gets it to Hall. Over to Boston. Boston picks up her dribble. Bounce pass. Mitchell gets blocked. Boston puts it up to beat the shot clock. Howard on the rebound, and she is fouled on the putback attempt. 5:16 to go. Good offensive rebounding by the Fever, especially since, sometime in the second quarters when they picked up the pace on offensive rebounds. Good job by Boston to get iron so they didn't get a shot clock violation. Foul on Gray. That's her first. Howard shooting too. First one on the way. In and out. No good. All right. Second one coming up. Oh. Okay. All right. Finally, they get back to the game. Second free throw up. That one is good. So 2-point lead now for the Aces. I'm sorry, for the Fever. Aces ball, trailing by 2. 5:10 to go, third. Gray on the dribble. Guarded by Sims. Screened by Wilson. Gray just inside the paint is good. On the jumper for 2. We're tied at 48. Mitchell dribbling. 18 to shoot. Boston. Gray with 9 now. And a foul. This might be an offensive foul coming up on the Fever. Looks like we finally have a timeout on the court. Yep. Ooh, Hall offensive foul. I didn't realize that was her 4th foul. How the heck did she get to 4? What? When though? She must have picked up 2 quick ones in the third. I don't remember. She's got 4 with 4:47 to go in the third. Oof, that's a bit of a problem. She's your second leading scorer and tied for the lead in rebounds. All right, Young is up to 19. Smith has 10. And again, as I mentioned, Mitchell 15, Hall 13. All right, let me catch up on the play-by-play, or on the comments. I know I'm like way behind. Yeah, we had a bunch of chats. I know we were talking about stuff at half. I'm going to have to skip over that, about backup centers and free agency coming up. She went to Iowa. Fisher, fine. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, Clark. See, isn't Boston in her third year? I think that's what brought it up was Boston. But, yeah, but of course Clark is under contract. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it doesn't come to that. It's a good question. I don't know. If there's no season, it shouldn't count, right? Hey, Lawrence Lyle, welcome. And welcome Hutch Games. And hello to Lawrence, hello to Hutch Games. I forgot to say that earlier. Yeah, I don't know either. Max says, keep it up, Fever. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, I'm just not into 3-on-3 half-court basketball, to be honest. And I won't be doing Unrivaled. It's completely on TNT, like TBS True TV, so I'm not going to get that. Pinky. I know. It's crazy that Wilson's having such a bad night and they're still in this game. It really is. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It depends on who's available in free agency. Be Well TV. What the hell is wrong with Asia? She's ice cold shooting tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, Be Well TV. Good luck on your wager. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know. They're only in their second year. And again, I won't be watching because it's on. I checked the schedule. It's like TNT, TBS, True TV. You know, it's all the Turner stuff. I'm not gonna pay. I think you have to get ESP. I think you have to get HBO now, whatever they call HBO. They keep renaming it, and I ain't paying. That's like one of the most expensive streaming services. 4:38 to go. And we get a whistle at 4:35. Assuming this is a Fever defensive foul because we haven't moved down the court. Howard and Hall sit. Turner and Powers in. Smith sits. Dana Evans in. Powers picks up the foul. We got another sub. Sims sits and Petty back in. So I'll try to remember that. And wait, was that an offensive foul or a turnover? Yep, turnover. And we got a whistle and a blocking foul the other way. The body's on the court. I keep looking away to fix the clock, and I miss stuff. Boston got the steal. Lloyd picks up her second foul. Oh, yeah, that was off an inbounds pass. That was a crazy steal by Boston. All right, tied at 48. 4:27 to go in the third. Hull with 4 fouls for the Fever. She's their second leading scorer and tied for the team lead in rebounds too. All right, that is who is inbounding it. Oh, what's her name? Petty. Petty gets it back, drives to the basket, banks it, no good, but draws a foul. 4:24. Whew. Fouls are starting to pick up. I have my doubts we're getting to the next game on time, even if they hold it till 8:38. May have to join that one in progress. Fever are in the bonus here, and 4:24 to go in the third. First free throw is good by Petty, 49-48. Yeah, I'm so disappointed that Lynx Mercury game is at 7 on Sunday. Second one also good. Petty's 2 free throws give the Fever a 2-point lead. Wilson brings it into the front court. 4:19 to go, third quarter. Bounce pass to, I don't know. They get it to Young under the basket. It looked like she traveled before she passed it. They did call it. Holy crap, was it slow? But they called the travel. I thought it was on Jackie Young. They may have gotten Asia Wilson for it. I can't believe it. They called Asia Wilson for the travel. Well, take your pick because sure looked like Jackie Young had traveled too. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Powers, I think, on the drive to the paint, puts up the shot, short, tipped out of bounds by the Aces. So 14 to shoot. 3:51 to go in the third. Fever ball. An Asia Wilson travel. Wonders never cease. And they got to mop the court real quick. Exactly, Hutch Games. I used to keep track of how many travels just because it's so rare. You could set the over-under at 1.5 every night and win with an under sometimes. 3 is missed and out of bounds. 3:43. I think Powers missed it from the far side. All right, Gray looking to inbound. Fever pick it up full court, but looks like Dana Evans has it. Man, who is guarding her? Is it Petty? Or is it Sims? Might be Sims. Oh, we got another whistle. Boston can't believe it if it's on the Fever. She is not happy. It is Boston, her second. All right, 3:32. They give him 14 to shoot. Stephanie White jumping around about something. 3:30 to go. Dana Evans down to Wilson. Wilson kicks it. Gray wide open for three. Near corner, nothing but net. And the Aces take the 1-point lead back. 3:18 to go in the third. Fever had as much as a 5-point lead. 47-42. And Boston gets slammed to the court by Wilson, and that's a foul on Asia Wilson. Yeah, Gray. Okay, Gray hit the three. She has 12. Wilson's third. Yeah, she put her arm under Boston's and then just lifted her arm and shoved her to the ground. I don't know what Jackie Young's problem is. They got the right call. Boston at the line shooting 2. 3:10 to go in the third. First free throw in the air and good. Tied at 51. I mean, Boston was trying to box her out, and Wilson just was having nothing of it. I don't know. Maybe that could have gone either way. For the second free throw is good. Fever up 1. Evans into the front court, guarded by Petty. Evans, Wilson screen from the just inside the free throw line. Jumper no good. That is Turner on the rebound, and she passes to Petty near the scorer's table. Over to Mitchell, top of the arc. Thought about a three. Still dribbling. Over to Powers. Powers picks up her dribble. Down to Boston, guarded by Wilson. We're going to get a jump ball. She reached in. 5 to shoot only if the Fever control the tip. Boston just laid into her, but then she brought the ball up high, and Wilson was able to reach in for the jump ball. Gray gets it, and then I think they called another jump ball at 2:34. What's the call here? Gray doesn't like the call. Just shut up, Gray. Good gravy. She's always complaining. Wait, what did they... All right, I think we got another jump ball coming. No, that was the earlier one. They haven't put it up on the stupid... There it is. And their time is wrong. It's 2:34. Again, 5 to shoot. Now the refs are discussing things. And the crew tonight is Roy Galbian, Eric Bruton, and Tiara Cruz. Looks like Ashley Gloss is the standby ref. They don't always have a standby for some reason. I would think in the semis they would. Maybe it was the first round. They didn't always. All right, any day they want to put it in the air. They finally do. It's controlled by Asia Wilson. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Young, guarded by Powers. Picks up the dribble. Powers touches it, steals it, and then she gets immediately fouled by Jackie Young. Wow, what a play by Powers. Just timed the jump perfectly. Tipped the ball to herself and picked up a steal, and then Young reached in and fouled her third. That should be a breakaway foul because there was nothing between her and the basket. I don't know what do they call that? The take foul? Away, that I don't know. Oh yeah, Jaden Daniels is out. Galchino's here tonight for the Commanders. I think Terry McLaurin might be out too. All right, Fever in the bonus. Powers shoots the first one. No good. Back iron. Come on, Powers. It's just so odd to see the injured players sitting right next to the assistant coaches. You'd think you'd want to be able to talk to the active players during breaks. All right, Powers hits the second one. Fever up 2. Wilson 3 fouls, Young 3 fouls for the Aces. And we know Hull has 4 for the Fever. Wilson drives against Boston in the paint. Jumper is finally good. That's her first field goal for 2. She had a 3, so she should have 5 now. 1:52 to go in the third. Boston banks it. No good. Smith on the rebound. Chance for the Aces to grab the lead with 1:45 in the third. Young double teamed. She gets it to Smith. Back to Young by the free throw line. Bounce pass goes nowhere. That's a Turner steal to Boston to, I think, Petty. Excuse me. Petty on the dribble. 14 to shoot. 12 to shoot. Boston. Boston far side. 3 by Mitchell. Nothing but net and another 3-point lead for the Fever. 1:07 to go. Mitchell just carrying this team along with Hull having foul trouble. Young to Wilson. Wilson pump fakes a shot in the paint. Bounces out to Young, but we got a foul before the shot. 55 seconds to go in the third. I know I'm way behind on the chat. We haven't had a lot of timeouts in the third. Well, thankfully, maybe we'll get this game over with on time. Powers second foul. Turner out. Timpson in. Young out. Gray in. Wilson from the free throw line buries the jumper, so I think she has 7. She brings the Aces within 1. Both teams will be in the bonus now. Yeah, Wilson with 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Drive to the basket, no good, and Evans with the rebound. 33 seconds to go. 20 to shoot, so 11 different. Evans in the paint. Off the front iron, it fell forward and in. 57, 56. 24 seconds, 20 to shoot, so about 3 difference. 3 and change difference between the game clock and shot clock. Fever trailing by just 1. Mitchell double teamed over to Powers. 3 to shoot. Powers to the basket. And there's a whistle before the basket with 1 to shoot. 3.6 on the clock. Oh, man, I think they called Boston for an offensive foul. Where's this? Oh, 3-second violation. Okay, not an offensive foul, but a turnover nonetheless. And I think this is Lloyd, who is slow to get up. Lloyd might be subbed out here. I don't know if she bumped her head or got hit on the head. Not sure what happened here. Here's the replay. How was Boston guilty of an offensive? 3 second. That's right. Thought they might call whoever hit the drive. Oh my gosh! Young gets an easy layup. Are you kidding me? What are we doing, Fever? Wilson just threw a long pass. Young ran under it in the paint and laid it in for an easy basket. And the Aces have a 3-point lead. That was pitiful defense. Oh, no, it was Gray. Gosh, Gray threw it right over Boston. Powers was way behind. Oh, that's embarrassing. Right before the end of the third. Who knows? That could cost him the game. That easy 2 points they gifted him. Wow, that was ugly. They were up 47-42. So, what, a 17-9 run to take a 3-point lead to finish off the third quarter for the Aces. That was embarrassing. That was just awful. All right, let me catch up. Okay, first the poll, 37 votes, 54% for the Aces. Let me try to catch up. I'm like way behind. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Be Well. Thanks for subscribing, and you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Right. Yeah, that travel on Asia Wilson, and I thought they were going to get Jackie Young for it. I did have the travel meter, but it's just one extra thing to run. Yes, they can get technicals, and yes, they have. I think both coaches on these teams have had technicals in the postseason. Nobody's been kicked out yet, but yes, they can. Yeah, Stephanie White was a little out of control there. Right, yeah. If you get two, you're gone. If anybody gets two, they're gone. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't do a ton of fever games. They definitely need to develop Turner. That's all I'll say. Whether or not she's going to be serviceable for next season, it's way too early to say. Yeah, and the other thing, like if you get 8, I don't know how it is if it's regular season and playoffs combined, but if you get 8 technicals in a season, you get an automatic 1-game suspension. That's what happened to Angel Reese late in the season. Who can afford Boston? Okay, gotcha. I don't know. Wait, were they rookies the same year? I thought Boston, this was her 3rd year, but thank you. I couldn't think of transition take. I was shocked that last one, was it Powers on the steal, wasn't called a transition take. I don't know. There was nobody between her and the basket. Jackie Young had to reach, from behind. I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah. Fish, welcome. No problem. Glad you're here. That's what I thought. So Boston might be a free agent. That was my only point. I'm just using the Sky as an example. That's what I thought. But they're still under contract. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know the contracts. I just know for the Sky, it's only Cardoso and Reese from last year. They're 2 rookies from this year. And then, whoever they had that was playing elsewhere. Okay, what are they looking at here? Oh, they're replaying that last basket. Yeah, that was a joke. That may come back to bite the Fever. All right, we're ready for the 4th quarter. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Appreciate it and chatting. All right, Gray didn't pick it up right away. Gray with the ball in the front court, guarded by Hall. 9:48 to go. Wilson to the basket, missed the shot, got her own rebound. And what's the whistle for at 9:46? Powers sat, Hall came in, Young sat, Lloyd came in, Wilson missed. Foul on Boston. That's her 3rd. Oh, boy. All right, inbounds pass coming from Gray to Smith. Gray gets it back. Shoots it over Petty in the paint. No good. In and out. Petty got the rebound. Going the other way. 9:34 to go in the game. Mitchell dribbles by the free throw line. Picks it up to Turner. No, Timpson. Back to Timpson in the paint. Up and under on Wilson. She is fouled by Wilson at 9:19. Good move. Nice cut to the basket. Good pass. Wilson helpless. Had to foul. That is Wilson's 4th foul, by the way. What are they replaying here? All right. Hey, Rhonda. Welcome, Rhonda. Thanks for being here. Free throw, sorry, Timpson, not Turner. First one's missed. Sorry, I'm confusing those two. One is 11, the other one's 21, and they both start with T, and I'm messing it up in my head. Timpson, second one. This one's up. That one stays down. 2-point lead in the ball for the Aces. Young on the Fever logo. Picked up by Boston. They find Smith. Left baseline. Jumper for 2 is good. Under 9 to go. Oh, can the Fever afford to keep Mitchell? Yeah, no idea. I'm sure they'll do everything in their power to keep her. Good pass by Mitchell to Boston. She missed the shot. It's tipped to Gray. Gray ahead to Lloyd. Down low, they steal it. And, oh no. Timpson was trying to save it off of Gray, and they're claiming it hit Timpson on its way out. She had a great steal, but couldn't keep her balance. Let's see if the ref was right. Boy, I don't think he was. I don't think that hit Timpson. No challenge by the Fever. I don't know what they're waiting for. Gray down to Smith. Wide open, a block by Lexi Hall. Oh, my goodness. Saved an easy basket with 8:25 to go. What a block by Hall. Inbound. Oh, come on. Gray moved. You can't. That's a steal. Mitchell the other way to the basket. Lays it up. No good. Lloyd on the rebound. You can't move on the baseline unless it's after a made basket. And she totally moved on that inbounds pass. I thought that was a basic rule of basketball at all levels. But I guess I'm mistaken. Drive to the basket. They threw it off of maybe Smith's hands and out of bounds. I think it was Smith. 61-57, 8 minutes to go. Fever ball down by 4. All right, that looks like Petty bringing it into the front court. It is. Over to, okay, Boston over to, I think, Mitchell on the Gainsbridge Fieldhouse logo. Oh, she lost it, but Timpson tracks it down. And I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Timpson. We got a whistle. 7:43. 14 to shoot again. All right. What are they replaying? Oh, Boston and Smith battling in the paint. I think they called, yeah. Smith just picked up her third. Evans sits Young back in. Okay, that's what happened. 14 to shoot again. 12 points for Nalissa Smith, so good night for her. All right, Boston after the inbound. That looks like Petty. Petty drives around Wilson. Oh, she almost threw it away. Hall has it. Hall, top of the key, fires for 2 to beat the shot clock. No good. Sure looked like she got fouled, though. Did they actually call it? It was a late whistle if they did. Oh, Mitchell sat. Sims checked back in. Yeah, Lloyd's third foul. Yeah, she didn't give Hall room to land, and then she tripped over. I mean, that's one of the most obvious calls you're going to get. They could review this and upgrade it to a flagrant foul if they wanted to. I think they might. Either that or the Aces are challenging, and if they... Okay, it's an official review, but I don't know if it's a challenge or not. It would be a dumb challenge by the Aces because they're going to lose it. Yeah, reckless. Okay, so no challenge. This could be upgraded to a flagrant. This is pretty much 9 times out of 10 that they call this. You know, if you don't give somebody room to land off their jump shot, you know, they're trying to protect against turned ankles. You know, that's usually upgraded to a flagrant. All right, trying to catch up on the... Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, Jeremy. Good line, Father Time. That's a good one. That's what I thought. I thought you weren't allowed to move. You weren't allowed to shuffle your feet out of bounds unless it was following a made basket. And they definitely, that last inbounds, they ended up throwing it away, but the Fever missed the shot. I don't know why this review is taking so long. It's pretty much a cut and dried review. No, she's out. As far as I know, all the Fever players are out for season. At least according to the stuff before the game and the pregame. As far as I know, nobody's returning. But somebody I thought mentioned, but it definitely won't be. If anybody comes back, it definitely wouldn't be Cunningham. I think that was at least a 4-month injury. But thanks for chiming in, Peter McPeter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just a reminder, we're probably going to be late. We'll see. It's going to be close. Why is this review still going? Yeah, Bubba checked in during football last night, first half. All right, just a common foul. Why did it take them 2:45 to go over this? Why have that rule? Like I said, 9 times out of 10, they do upgrade this. Is it only on 3-pointers? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. Ricky, thanks for checking. I wouldn't think on that injury that they'd want her to play either. She needs to get healthy. She's had that injury and re-injury for a while. Thanks, Fish. Appreciate you. All right. After all that, Hull at the line, shooting 2. First one in the air. In and out. No good. Ooh, boy. That was a big missed free throw. You're down 4 with under 7.5 to go. Second free throw is up. That one's good. I think Mitchell's going to check back in at the next whistle. I thought I saw her jog over to the scorer's table. Might be somebody else. I can't see her jersey number. All right. That looks like Young on the dribble. Over to Gray. Down to the paint for Wilson. Banks it. No good. Timpson rebound. Out to Petty? Yeah, Petty. Petty top of the arc. Over to Hull, top of the arc now. Guarded by Lloyd. Over to Boston. Hands to Sims. Sims in the paint. Kicks it out. 3 on the way, I think by Petty. No good. Tipped. Hull got pushed on that rebound and nothing. Young. Oh, my goodness. We had a collision on a pass. Both players are down and not getting up. It looks like Petty's going to be okay. She's being helped up now. But Lloyd, man, I was afraid somebody got knocked out. All right, Lloyd's all right, too. She's getting helped out. Wow, that was a huge collision going for a pass, and I assume this is going to be a Fever foul. They just were both going for the ball and just knocked into each other, like shoulder to shoulder and maybe head to head. Nope, just shoulder to shoulder, fortunately. But then they both hit the ground hard, and they're both up. Whew. That'll clear out the sinuses, as John Madden used to say. Jumper from Nalissa Smith is good from the free throw line. It's a 5-point lead. 6:35 to go. Boston Dribbles. Gets double teamed. Now guarded by Wilson. Mitchell, who just checked back in. Drives. Shot up. No good, but she is fouled at 6:20. Getting a lot of contact here in the late going. Oh, wait. No, Smith. Wait, what? 6:40. Then Smith a foul at 6:20. Smith's fourth. Mitchell with 18. 7 of 21 from the field. 3 of 9, though, from 3. First one is no good. Oh, my gosh. She is struggling from the free throw line. The Fever are 13 of 20, 65%. Mitchell, 2 of 5. I don't know. That might already include this next one. Second free throw, that one is good. So it's a 4-point lead and the ball. Under 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 6:15. 18 to shoot to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Boston. Young. Hull went flying. Smith back to Young. In the paint, she traveled. Got it to Wilson, and a baseline jumper is good. Come on. She never dribbled, and she took like 3 steps and then passed to Wilson. That's inexcusable. Stephanie White not happy about something on the sideline. Boston with 8 to shoot. Dribbles towards the basket. Double team. Shot. No good. Wilson on the rebound. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing, Fever? And who's the foul on? Well, Wilson actually lost it out of bounds, so it will be Fever ball. But Stephanie White takes a timeout. Both teams have 3 remaining. Yeah, I think I better go put a note in the other stream that we'll be joining it in progress. 4 times tied, 4 lead changes. Biggest lead, 5 by the Fever. I believe that was 47-42. And the Aces led by 10. I think that was 26-16. 21 for Young, 14 for Smith, 12 for Gray, 9 for Wilson. She has 7 rebounds, 5 assists to Gray. Smith and Wilson have 4 fouls. Young and Gray have 3. 18 fouls to 14. Free throws are imbalanced. 20 attempts to 6, but they're only hitting 13 of 20. That's awful. And Kelsey Mitchell only 2 for 5. That's bad, especially for her. 19 by Mitchell, 14 for Hull, but she has 4 fouls. 10 for Boston with 3 fouls. 8 rebounds for Hull and Boston. Neither of them have had one in a while. Oh, they're saying 8:40 for the next game, by the way. $8:40 Central. It's gonna be close. I still think, we might be a little late. I guess I could go put that in the chat. 4 assists for Boston as well. All right, let me bring up that other chat real quick. $8:40 tip off. Will join as soon as Aces Fever concludes. All right. Hey, thanks for the subscriptions. I think we got 4 tonight. Thank you so much. We got 34 likes. Appreciate you all. Thank you for your support. All right, where are we at on the poll? Now the Aces have a 54% to 46% lead. 48 votes. Oh, I forgot to do a goal. I'll do a goal for the second one on Donos. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat again. Yeah, I don't know. Does Seattle hire her, or one of the expansions. I'm sure she'll have a job if she wants it. Yep, good game. Yep, good call, Pinky. Yeah, we've got Lynx at Mercury. Game 3, it's tied 1-1 like this one. Right. Yep, next year it'll be East-West again once they get the 2 expansion teams. Iowans. I keep reading that as Lowans. All right, I got to get back. I know I'm way behind on the chat. Shot is good by the Aces. Sorry, missed it. 67-59, 5:20 to go. Mitchell's shot, no good from the right side. Wilson rebound. Gray ahead to Young. They lose it in the corner, but who has it right now? Evans? And out of bounds. Or did the Aces call a timeout at 5:02? What's the call? Bam Adebayo, a Miami Heat center in attendance. I guess it was a turnover. 4:53. Fever have the ball. Nice of them to not show the game while they showed somebody in the crowd. Boston in the paint. Hull out of the corner. 5 to shoot. Hull by the free throw line. Boston drives to the basket. Blocked out of bounds by Wilson. And I think it's a 24-second shot clock violation at 4:38. So Wilson contributing on defense and on the rebounds despite the shooting struggles. I don't know if that was a clean. She got all ball, but she got Boston's head or shoulder on the way down. 4.5 to go. And an 8-point lead for the Aces. Lloyd kicks it out to Wilson. What is the call here? 4:25. What are the Fever doing here in the fourth? What is the score? 10-3. Well, about to be 10-3. Yep, banked in by Jackie Young on an easy basket. 4:21 to go. Not looking good too much for Indiana here in Indianapolis. Oh, it was Dana Evans on that last shot, not Young. Timeout Indy. They're down to 2 plus the reset. Aces still have 3 plus the reset. Excuse me. All right, let me try to catch up on the full. Yeah, no, but next year they will do East versus East and West versus West in the playoffs. That's already been announced. Yeah, they did not cash in on that. Yeah. Free throws have been brutal for the Fever tonight. Yeah. I'm in the Chicago area, so I'm Central Time. So the game is tipping off in about 8 minutes, 9:40 Eastern. Hey, Gal, welcome. Yeah, 65% from the line is killing them. Oh. Wait. White or Hammond? Wait. Oh, Becky. Yeah, Becky Hammond. Hands down. She won 2 titles in the last 3 years. A doggy name. Hello, Demecrito Rodriguez. Your name, you sound familiar. Thanks for checking in. I don't know. Fever can't score in the fourth quarter. It's 10-3 currently. That's been the problem. Not shooting well in the fourth. Or a Yorkie. Okay, thanks, Peter. Massachusetts Yorkshires. Yeah. No, we'll stick it out. This game, it's not going to get too out of hand, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, Gal. I hope you're feeling better soon. Hope things are going better. Chihuahuas. That's a good point. All right, managed to catch up. 4:21 to go. Yeah, 6 minutes till tip. I think we're going to have to join that one in progress. I'll do the best I can on a turnaround. No, hello, shout out for Jericho de Guerto to his cousin J.A. Coolin, and welcome to from the Philippines. You guys are the second biggest market behind the U.S. Philippines loves their basketball. Mitchell for three, an air ball. Out of bounds to the Aces. That no bueno. 4:08 to go. All right, Dana Evans is going to bring it into the front court. Time getting short. Indiana's missed their last 9 field goal attempts. Double team on Evans. Now Gray finds Smith in the near baseline, throws it out to Young, 6 to shoot, guarded by Hall. Young with 2 to shoot in the paint, floats a shot, no good, back iron. Timpson has it and looks for Petty finally. 17 to shoot in the front court, Petty. 3:31 to go in the game, 11 to shoot. Petty still picked up her dribble. Out to Mitchell, guarded by Young. And 3 out of the near corner, hits the top of the backboard and is out of bounds to the Aces at 3:19. Boy, yeah, maybe I should dump out of this early. That's all right. Fever seemed to have packed it in for the night. Oh, man, this is bad. 3-7. What a terrible fourth quarter. They look so good in the third. I think we got a timeout again. Well, they got outscored 24-22 in the third, though. 3:15 to go. Timeout, I think Aces. Yep. Oh, sorry, Gal. Yeah, not looking too good. They need to rebound here Sunday afternoon for game 4 and tie it up and try to steal another one out in Vegas. It would be Tuesday night for the game 5s if they are necessary. We will have game 4, Aces Fever, Sunday, 2 o'clock. Yeah, we'll see. Too early to tell if they'll ever be a champion. Jericho de Guerto. Yeah, technically they do have the home court advantage because they have the next. They can close it out in game 3 and 4 and win the series 4 games to 1. I'm sorry, 3 game. The next 2 games to win it 3 games to 1. Best of 5 semis. So yeah. And tonight, it looks like the Aces are going to take home court back. Yep, I tend to agree with Fish. Yeah, Sunday's going to be a huge game for them. Althea rooting for the Aces. All right, speaking of Aces, it is their ball. Drive to the basket. They find Smith, and she gets a nice reverse layup from the left side. Up and under the basket. What a move. No field goals in the last 8-13. That's why the Fever are dead on their feet right now. Petty to the basket in the paint. She traveled, and it's Aces ball at 2:51. That might be your dagger there. Down 12, and you travel. This has just been a disastrous fourth quarter. Already forgot what the fourth quarter score was at the start. All right, ESPN News going to tip off with Lynx Mercury, and they'll get to it on ESPN2 at the conclusion of this one. Wilson gets blocked. Hull picks up the ball. 2.5 to go in the game. Hull all the way to the basket. Floats a jumper, and there's a field goal. First time in 8.5 minutes with 2:20 to go. I don't think they had hit a field goal in the fourth. Hull has 16 points and 9 rebounds. Evans to Wilson, 10-point lead. Wilson to the basket, lays it up. It's good, and the foul. And, yeah, it's getting late. 2:06 to go. Ooh, what's that emoji that you have by Ridiculous, Rhonda? I've never seen that. No, Caitlin Clark played 13 games this season, and they made the playoffs as a 6 seed. I can't agree with that. They upset the 3 seed in the first round without her, and they had a 1-0 lead in this series without her. Wilson clunks the free throw, no good. Hull on the rebound, so I think Hull has a double-double then. Mitchell all the way to the basket, floats a shot, it's good. Back to a 10-point lead, but we got less than 2 minutes to go. Refs will win in Vegas. Yes, welcome to the Philippines. Thanks for chiming in, Mervyn Maloran. Thank you. Shot is good. 75-63. Didn't even see who got it. 1:35 to go. Got to slow the clock a little. 3 by, I think Boston is no good. Petty got the rebound. Mitchell for 3, top of the arc. That's no good. Tipped on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball. Come on. 1:16 to go. Oh, yeah. Let me put up the other game real quick. Yeah, it should be underway. Nope, sorry. Hit the wrong button. There we go. All right. Well, let me just go over and look. Looks like we got a timeout at 1:16. Who's this? Indy uses another timeout. They have 1 plus the reset. All right. In Phoenix, Mercury 3, Lynx 2, 9:08 to go, first quarter. Why doesn't ESPN put that score up here on ESPN2? I don't understand that. So hopefully you can see that at the top. I'll leave this for right now. Yeah, Clark only played 13 of 44 games this year, and the Fever actually made the playoffs. Not only that, they got the 6 seed, upset the 3 seed. They were up 1-0 on the 2 seed, and now they're going to have to win game 4 to tie up the 2 seed at 2-2. Yeah, I like that emoji. I don't know what that is, Rhonda. Oh, Father Time? Yeah, no worries. Thanks. Yeah, no, the fourth quarter was a disaster here. Oh, yeah, they won the Commissioner's Cup over the Lynx, too, in Minnesota without Clark. A good point. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, that could happen, Dope Vods. I hear ya. Yeah, we'll get to the next game as soon as possible. Yeah, I think unless I need to look at the play-by-play, I'll just leave this game up. 3-2, 8:07 Mercury. 1:16 to go. Something happened on the jump ball. It's now Fever ball. Boston to Mitchell. No, Petty. Petty down low for Hall to Timpson in the paint. Banks it in, and the foul. 75-65, 1:08 to go. Mitchell, chance at a three-point play. Lynx just took the lead, 4-3 over the Mercury. 7:27 to go. Hull with the assist, I think, to Timpson here. All right, ESPN News, ESPN Unlimited, if you're looking for the Lynx Mercury, and I'll have that as soon as this one is over. Timpson with 5 points. She only had 13 in the playoffs coming into tonight. That free throw is no good. So now they are 13 of 21 from the line. 1:07 to go. And the Mercury take the lead. 7-4, 6:42 in the first. What'd they call here? Why are they saying a foul? Oh, no, that was okay. Petty out, Turner in. Hull on the foul, her fifth. It was the take foul. Wait, she's shooting two, though. Okay, it's Gray. She missed the first one. Second is no good. Okay, how many is she taking? What? Is she shooting three? Because the play-by-play was saying two. All right, she made the third one. 76-65, 1:03 to go. Mitchell to the basket. Kicks it out. Petty for three. It's good from the far corner. It's an 8-point lead. We got 53 seconds to go in the game. 20 to shoot. Young into the front court. 8-point lead in the... Oh, come on. Are we going to keep fouling? Why? Hull just fouled out of the game with 48.8. It's over. Well, they got to win Game 4 at home in Indianapolis before they can worry about Game 5 in Las Vegas. Yep, she fouled out. She had 16 points and 10 rebounds. Powers in for her. Looks like, yeah, Young on the free throw. Free throw is good. 77-68. All right, there's no more reason to foul, guys. They're not, you know. Mercury 9, Lynx 7, 6:06 in the first. All right, free throw is good. 10-point lead. 46 seconds to go. 20 to shoot. Mitchell around Wilson. What are we doing? Powers down low for Boston. Hook shot in the paint is good. 78-70. Oh, my gosh. They're going to foul with 34.4. You need to hit threes then if you have any chance. Oh, come on. Are the Aces seriously taking a timeout? Oh, I just want to get to the other game. Boston with 12. Yep, Aces timeout. Each team has 1 plus the reset. Mercury 11, Lynx 10, 5:01 to go, first quarter. Let me fix the shirts while I'm waiting. I don't know who to root for, Phoenix, Minnesota. I want a close game, close series. That's it. I guess the Mercury because they're the upset, but it's too tough. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that should be good. All right. Young has the ball. Good God, I think we're still fouling. Why? How come the Aces had to bring it up full court, too? 31.7. Young at the line, shooting 2. Probably going to miss most of the first quarter in the other game. Free throw is good by Young, 79-70. Ah, dang it. I don't know what is with this. She made them both 80-70. Oh, please don't take your time out. Hopefully this is just the whoops. Accidentally hit the button twice. All right, 80-70. 30. It was just their reset. So they have one full timeout. Gray stole it. Don't steal. Come on. Why are you fouling? You just threw the ball away. There's 29.8. Why are we extending this game, Fever? It's over. You haven't even tried like a 3. Jeez. Tied at 15 in Phoenix. 3:57 to go in the first. Yeah, no wrap-up show. We'll end this. Young has 25. Mitchell has 21. Double-double before she fouled out for Hall, 16 and 10. Free throw is good by Dana Evans. What the heck was that? Second free throw is good by Dana Evans. Okay, it's 12. Can we not foul anymore? It's 82-70. There's no reason. Shot is good by Petty with 19.9. Please don't foul. Are you kidding me? Come on, Fever. Oh my, this is insane. 17.9. Why? There's no reason to extend this game. Yeah, this is brutal. Free throw by Gray is good. 83-72. Just keep an eye on this game. 15-15, 3:57. Gray hits them both. No reason to foul. 16 seconds. Shot clock is off. Both teams in the bonus. And now you're just going to dribble it out. What was the point of all this? All right, 84-72 is the final. That'll do it. I'm going to quick shut this one off and start the next game. It's 15-15, 3:57. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hope to. If not, we'll see you Sunday for Game 4 as the Fever look to tie it at 2 o'clock Central. Until then, till next time, thank you all for watching. Take care, and bye-bye.